Hello, one and all. Welcome back to more Let's Play Persona 3 FE. Yes, I am the Max Few Trades. In the last part, I went back to Tartarus, got myself beat up halfway to hell, and by Jove, it was not a fun experience. I'm not 100% confident in our ability to actually progress, but I'm going to continue to do my best. Also, I have been coerced into apparently ghost hunting with those two, so I guess we're gonna see how that all turns out in the end. I'm sure it's going to end in something very, very spooky. This is the kind of universe where that sort of thing is completely normal and commonplace, so, I'm not exactly... Then again, I mean, outside of, shadows and the like, there's never been anything all that supernatural, but I say that, but I also don't really know if I believe that. Just the mere notion of shadows and everything that they entail kind of make it seem like ghosts are definitely the type of thing that could totally be real in this universe. So, I mean, whatever. Yeah. All right. I dared to dream. It made no difference, but I still did it anyway. All right. Well, you best be ready to talk to me, Tanaka. I swear to goodness. Anyway, I drink more of the stank water. My charm increases by reasons unknown by man or science. And with that, we are done. Alrighty, so, I don't even know what to firmly expect, and now I'm getting a phone call. Hey, it's you. Okay, yeah, I've got a minute. Want to do something next Sunday? I'm gonna have to go ahead and say nah to that. Yeah, I don't know, you already got plans? Well, maybe next time then, later. I fully intend to complete your social link. You'll probably be the first one to get it complete out of everybody, so, you don't have anyone... You don't have anything to complain about, okay? You're still getting bizarrely preferential treatment. Not by choice, mind you, just by convenience sake. But still, I've decided to study in the hopes of not being a big dumb. You have accomplished very little. No, despite your best efforts to not be stupid, you've made remarkably little progress. You should probably feel ashamed of yourself. Alrighty, here we go. It occurs to you that you have plans tonight. It's true. I did not make these plans, but they are plans nonetheless, and I must follow through with them. Meanwhile, after school, class is ended for the day. And I guess we're going to be picking up what we're going to be doing later then. Fair enough. Hey, Daikun, don't forget about today, okay? I won't forget about today, okay? My goodness. This lady, I swear, coming into my business and telling me not to... You okay over there? Oh, Daisan. Can I help you? I wanted to talk? I don't have anything to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry. There's an awkward moment between you and Chihiro. Interesting. Sorry about that. Interesting. I guess we'll see what that's all about eventually. I mean, she certainly has all the hallmarks of somebody who could definitely be a social link. So, and plus, I know for a fact that, that's a character that showed up in Persona 4, so I imagine they're at least mildly important. Stands to reason. Hey, I've never seen you walking around here before. Go easy. Are you heading home now? Yeah? Sorry, I'm busy. I'm gonna study for a while before I go back. Make sure you don't neglect your own studies. I know you have other things to worry about, but studying should be a student's #1 priority. Okay. I was heavily debating my options. I mean, I was going here specifically to study. So, I suppose you don't have any reason to really complain about that. Anyway, you studied by yourself in the library like a big stinky nerd. You solved a difficult problem. Ain't that great? Then again, you also feel as if you've wasted your time. And also, I can't help but point this out. As somebody with absolutely atrocious posture, this dude's got a terrible posture.
All right, let's get going.
I can't foresee anything nefarious going down.
What's your hurry? I still think this is a bad idea.
Yeah, well, you're the one who gave it to her in the first place, so blame yourself.
How could you be afraid of ghosts, but not be scared of this?
I don't know. I'm not here to question it.
It's easy to get freaked out by something you can't see, don't you think?
Yeah, but at the same time, quasically, they don't exist at all. Whereas the things that we might run into in this place could very possibly kill us. Then again, considering all the shadows we fight, and the fact that we've died in multiple alternate realities, I don't really see how that should be shaking us much either.
Actually, I'm more worried about things I can see, like bats and knives.
Do you mean the baseball kind or the ones that screech? I assume you mean the baseball kind.
Big deal. So it's a little dangerous. Come on, it'll be an adventure.
As opposed to everything else we've done up to this point. I mean, you can be a weenie and not go. I ain't gonna make you.
More like a suicide mission.
Look, you do you. I'ma do me, okay? Granted, I also didn't really choose to do this. We're both kind of being dragged into it. I'm just slightly more okay with it than you are. Egads, smoking? We're in the bad part of town. Egads!
The hell?
Well, this isn't good.
Check out those rags. They're from Gecko High.
Ah, that makes them worse than us.
Oh man, this is worse than I thought.
I'm not intimidated by them. No, look at him, he's all nervous.
Hey you, I think you're in the wrong place.
I'm pretty sure there are no objectively wrong places. And if you're here, then that means people can be here. So I don't see any problem.
Well
You're not one to talk, so don't even try. Ah. Oh yeah, get behind me.
don't belong here, get it?
Am I really supposed to be intimidated by somebody in a sock hat?
Beat it, goatee.
Ooh, how long did it take you to come up with that one?
Goatee?
Yes, you have one, you dummy.
Oh, you mean me?
There ain't nobody, I don't think I've seen anybody else in this game with facial hair yet.
We don't need your permission to be here.
Although I will hide behind somebody while I tell you that.
Hey, are you nuts?
I mean, there's reason to believe that is possible.
Take a look around you.
I am. None of these people are scarier than any of the shadows we've gone up against.
I'm not blind, you know.
I mean, if we hadn't gone through that, you know, that Metro Shadow mission, you know, I feel like you would have more leg to stand on, because conceivably, maybe we hadn't run into anything all that dangerous, but these are just some punks.
Come on, don't be intimidated by these scum.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
She called you scum.
She just called us scum.
Well, to be fair, she actually called these two in front of us scum. I don't think she actually put you two into consideration at all.
Let's get him. Who cares where they're from?
Wow. These people have a lot to prove and not much to do with their lives. That's unfortunate.
We'll post some pictures that'll make her daddy cry.
What does that even mean?
She'll wish she was never born.
Take pictures of her after being beaten up? Is that the implication here?
Oh, that's so clever.
What about that was clever? Okay, you know, it doesn't really matter. All right, well, whatever it was, they seem very enthused about it. Good for them. Glare!
These guys are the worst.
More than a little.
You ought to learn to shut that trap of yours.
Actually, I think, aside from me, he's spoken the least.
Man, I feel sorry for you, goatee. This bitch is a pain in the ass. Huh?
I don't even know what to say to any of this. Ow. Oh, come on, Junpei.
Junpei!
I've seen you take harder hits than that.
Hey, pretty boy, I don't like your face either.
Yeah, well, you're the one who called me pretty. I didn't say nothing about that.
Got anything to say before I beat it to a bloody pulp?
Your hat's stupid. It's not stupid. I just couldn't think of anything else.
Enough.
Basically, your model is too PlayStation 2 era for me to really get a gauge of your physical appearance. But someone is here. Hello. Oh, hey.
They didn't know what they were getting into. I'll make sure they leave.
I'm glad that the game decided to remind anybody with Guy from the other day. I remember him.
All right.
Who do you think you are, dumbass?
Well, the way that this scene is staged, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably a guy who could definitely kick your ass.
You want some too?
Do I have a choice?
Doesn't seem so, no.
That's it, you're going down.
Okay, well, that was slick as hell.
Ugh, shit.
That was awesome. He didn't even take his hands out of his pockets.
Damn you, Shinjiro. That's right. You're from Gecko High too, aren't you?
Does that really matter?
I thought you were one of us.
What gave you that idea? I don't remember swearing a blood oath.
I mean, and why on earth would anybody swear a blood oath to that alliance?
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, okay, well, I'm sure getting back up and trying to fight again is gonna work out great for you.
You just crossed the line. You think you're going home alive?
I think that he probably is, yes.
Sure do.
Ha!
Want to give it a try?
Oh, that's a scary face. I mean, after you get headbutted, I really don't feel like you're on any standing to be able to fight back.
Screw this.
Ah, yeah, that's how we're saving face today, huh?
What a loser.
And how the turns have tabled.
You better grow eyes in the back of your head.
That sounds impractical.
Oh man, Senpai, that was awesome.
I don't think he's gonna say anything nice to us, if I'm being real.
You idiots! Get out of here. This place isn't for you.
I still feel like we should have been able to defend ourselves, but alright.
Wait. We came here for a reason.
Admittedly dumb reason, but a reason nonetheless.
You guys, you were at the hospital.
Oh, you only just now realized that. I thought you already recognized us. I mean, it makes sense. You barely looked at us.
Did Aki tell you to come here?
He implied it. No, but he said we should look into something that would ultimately led us here. So, yeah, in a manner of speaking, I suppose so.
Stupid move. What do you want to know? About that ghost story?
Apparently. And I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting to actually get any answers from coming here.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Good retort.
It's a rumor. Those girls who wound up in the hospital were here talking shit every night.
Okay, I'm glad he read that one out because the way I first read it, that didn't sound right.
About all the things they'd done to some girl named Fuka.
I've heard that name.
Fuka? You mean Fuka Yamagishi from 2E? They were picking on her?
That's why people are saying it's Fuka's spirit that did it.
She's dead?
I hear it's all over the net, too.
Excuse me?
Fuka's spirit? Wait, what do you mean by that?
You guys don't know? This Fuka girl might be dead.
Okay, see, that would explain why I hadn't seen her, but that kind of conflicts with some stuff that I think I thought I knew. Yeah.
She hasn't been home in over a week. Don't you guys go to school? How do you not know this?
I don't talk to many people, if I'm being honest. I can't vouch for those two, though.
Are you serious? I thought she was out sick. But she's missing?
Not good.
So much for the ghost story. Mr. Ikoda is the homeroom teacher for 2E, right? Does he know about this?
I would hope. I don't know the band personally, so I can't tell you if he cares or not, but he should know.
I get it, Aki. Still trying to make up for the past. It's you who can't let go.
Well, there's clearly a very dark and mysterious story brewing in the backseat here.
Nothing.
I just loudly said that just, you know, to plant some seeds for some future stuff.
That's all I know. Satisfied?
I mean, that's more than I was expecting. So, yeah, sure, I'm good.
Yeah. Thanks, Senpai.
Okay, so I have seen him with his hat off. He is not balding in any capacity. Fair enough.
Come on. Show some appreciation.
Nah, I'm good. Bow.
Thanks, you totally helped us out.
I doubt he really cares. He seems like the aloof type.
You're very kind.
Huh?
Never mind.
Don't come here again.
No promises. We're not very bright. No follow-up conversation. We just straight up got out of there. Oh. And here, I thought that was going to take up the entire night. I was mistaken. Told you it wasn't a good idea to go there, dude. And now look, we've got new information. Who knows what could happen next? If Shinjiro-san hadn't helped us, we'd be probably completely fine if we actually bothered to put up a fight. Seriously. We can fight off shadows, but we can't fight off common thugs. It just doesn't seem likely. Are you out of your mind? Going to a place like that. I mean, I'm proud of you guys for trying to gather information, but be a little more careful next time. Oh, very well, if I must. That guy looked kind of scary. He was actually really nice, don't you think? I mean, he helped us when he had absolutely no reason to do so. He's got some kind of connection to Akihiko, and Akihiko seems pretty on the up and up. I have no reason to doubt him in any capacity. So this could have shades of a character from a different game that we might end up seeing. I mean, not seeing here. I mean, he reminds me of somebody from another game, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm bad at word speaky right now. But I wonder what such a nice guy was doing in a place like that. Well, I'm sure we're gonna get more answers. Eventually. But I was actually very certain that was gonna take up the rest of the day. Go figure. Boy howdy, if it turns out that I'm not strong enough to be able to take on whatever happens next, we're gonna be in a big old pot of trouble. Well, let's all just hope that that's not the case. I wonder if I'll be able to maybe get some extra training in. We'll see. How about you? Oh, there you are. We ran into a bit of a snag again. Some of the other investors decided to drop out. Since there are fewer investors, each person's profits will be even bigger. Do you mind investing a bit more? Just 10,000 yen more. That should be plenty. Are you in? Why? Getting this kind of money is a massive pain in the ass. I don't act. How much money do I have to toss at you before I finally actually get something out of it? It's not even the money itself. Like, if you just asked for like 50,000 yen at the start to yoink from me, fine. But stop making me get more and more over time. It's very frustrating. I'm in too deep now, though. I gotta keep looking. Oh, well. All right, well, sometimes studying makes me tired, other times it don't. I'm thinking, should I try to maybe make more, I don't know, some progress in Tartarus? Or do I just hope for the best on the next day? Hey, gads, my shirt has blue sleeves. There's no school today. Ain't that a big pile of fish? And I don't have enough money for, ironically, Tanaka, in either sense of the term. In fact, Maya might be online, which means that it's not flashing, which means I'm not even gonna accomplish anything. And I don't even have enough money to actually do the thing. Oh, this is a big pile of stuff. All right, fine. I think I didn't want to do that. That wasn't the goal. That wasn't the goal at all. All right, well, difficult problem solved. Your mind seems sharp and alert today. There's plenty of time remaining, and you feel like you could solve more problems. Seem to be solving one problem after another. Bonus academics! All right, well, that's not a bad thing. Would have rather gotten closer to being able to progress the social link, but... all right, then. Wait, what? I didn't realize that was going to take the entire day. Oh, butts. You recall the story you heard at the outskirts of the station. You decided to ask the teacher about the missing girl, Fuka Yamagishi, today. It's a good thing I have save files from before all of this, otherwise we'd be in a serious bit of trouble, I feel. Meanwhile, at lunchtime... Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, Mitsuru-senpai. Why are you here?
I mean, I would assume probably similar reasons as to why we're here.
Same reason as you.
Hey! Called it!
Mr. Ikoda, I'm here to ask you about a student named Fuka Yamagishi.
And I guess we're just gonna ignore the girl having the serious problem here.
No!
Hey, I remember you.
I never thought it'd turn out like this. Fuka. Wait, you're that girl.
Yes, the very same.
What did you do to Yamagishi?
Explain in excruciating detail.
Hold on, Mitsuru. This isn't an interrogation.
Well, it is now.
Natsuki, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to.
Except you're going to, because we need information.
You wouldn't want to give her the wrong idea.
Excuse me?
Fuka, she... She always looked so frazzled whenever I gave her a hard time.
Yeah?
And then I realized she's an honor student, but deep inside, she's just the same as us.
Okay.
I knew exactly which buttons to push. We were just messing with her that day, too. May 29th. We took Fuka to the gym and locked the door from the outside.
And you did what? What are the repercussions here?
What? You locked her in?
Is she still in there?
That night, Maki returned to school alone. She was afraid we'd get in trouble if Fuka committed suicide.
Oh, is that why you were worried? Okay, yeah. That's pretty irredeemably scummy. Cool.
But she never came back. And the next morning, she was found lying on the ground by the gate.
This sounds like Carrie. I kept feeling like that sort of thing is like like Fuka using her persona powers maybe to like mess with or to seek revenge upon those who have messed with her? Is that a thing that can happen?
I went to the gym to let Fuka out, but the door was still locked. So I opened it and went inside, but she wasn't there.
Okay.
We all freaked out. Starting that night, we went out looking for her. But every night, another one of us went missing, and they each ended up like Maki.
Okay, well, admittedly, that is some very serious, like, slasher movie situation you found yourself in. To the best of my knowledge, nobody is dead, but my goodness, yeah. Group of asshole teenagers abuse somebody for literally no reason, and they end up paying the price. That's pretty standard.
I see.
Yeah, you real okay. I mean, this is bad, but you still totally brought it on yourself.
By the way, Mr. Ikoda, all this time, you've attributed Yamagishi's absences to illness.
So, what's the story behind that?
But in reality, she was missing. You must have been aware of that.
Is this one of those we don't want to damage the school's reputation type dealies?
What was your intention?
Because if it is, I might have to push your chair over.
I was thinking of the students, of course.
Yeah, that's definitely not the voice inflections of somebody who actually cares.
You children may not understand, but we have to consider the future of everyone affected.
Do you?
You mean you chose not to report this to the police for the good of the class?
That is really messed up. A student could be in incredibly serious danger or potentially dead, and you don't seem to care in the slightest. That is really messed up.
It was in her best interest.
In what regard?
I wouldn't want her records to be stained by something like this. Her parents agree.
Is that so?
So, to protect your career, you ignored your responsibility as a teacher.
That's what it sounds like to me.
How despicable.
Hell, not even just his career, just generally, that's just a screwed up thing for a human. Yeah, you better be gasping.
I didn't. I was just...
Except you did.
About your friends. Did you notice anything unusual before the incidents? Anything at all?
Literally anything is helpful.
They all heard a voice.
Okay.
A creepy voice.
Well, that doesn't really narrow it down.
Right before each of them went missing. They said it was calling their name.
Oh, man.
Well, no wonder everybody thought it was a ghost story.
Senpai, could it be?
It could possibly be.
It's them. No doubt about it. Until now, there was no way of knowing how or why some people are conscious during the dark hour. But it's the voice. It draws them in. It's not a random phenomenon. This whole thing has made me realize they're clearly targeting humans. Shadows are the enemy of mankind.
Apparently.
Stay at our dorm tonight. It's the safest place.
I would actually not like that, but okay,
If you hear the voice, tell us immediately. And don't leave the room, no matter what.
Yeah, I actually didn't think about the full-on ramifications of that. Actually, yeah, that would be the best place for you to be. Never mind. I rescind my comment. That was dumb of me. My bad.
If you can do that much, you should be okay.
She is most likely not going to be okay.
Don't worry. Yamagishi should be alright as well. We'll meet after school in the student council room to discuss tonight's operation.
Okie dokie.
Tonight?
Yeah, it's the full moon. Oh, wait, I don't think they actually have that established it yet.
We're going to rescue Yamagishi.
Hell yeah!
If my guess is right, she's still inside the school.
I'm totally down for that. I'm mildly doubting my actual abilities to do it, but I'm still gonna try. Oh!
All set.
Tonight, we will infiltrate the campus. Our objective is to rescue Fuka Yamagishi.
That's a mission I can fully get behind.
I don't get it. Is Fuka inside the school somewhere?
In a manner of speaking.
And why at night? At midnight, this place turns into...
Exactly.
Was that not obvious?
That's how Yamagishi wandered into Tartarus.
Then, ever since Fuka got locked in the gym, she's been stuck there?
That is really messed up. Wow.
But that was 10 days ago.
Yeah, how exactly would one survive that long in there?
That means...
Not necessarily. We can't jump to conclusions.
I mean, there's a very strong possibility of being okay. I mean, but maybe not strong possibility. There is a possibility.
Tartarus only appears during the dark hour. So what about the rest of the day?
Now that you mention it,
This is only a theory, but I think time may function differently with respect to Tartarus.
So instead of 10 days, maybe she's only been in there for about 10 hours? If so, then that's significantly that's significantly less bad. Ugh.
So, even though it's been 10
Yeah.
days for us, perhaps only 10 hours have passed for her.
That would be good.
It's possible she's still alive.
Especially if, she has a persona. Granted, we don't know what... I'm not sure what exactly she'd be capable of, but it would be better to have one of those than not.
Wow, you think so?
It's a theory.
But the dark hour is pretty brutal. We could barely handle an hour. How's she gonna last 10?
We've lasted a lot more than those. Maybe not consecutively, but we have.
that's true.
Well, we gotta give it a try anyway.
And even if she's still alive, we might not be able to get to her.
Well, that's just a negative outlook.
Are you just gonna let her die then?
Yeah, I know, right? What the hell? Hey, why am I
I
shocked?
have an idea.
I was on board with this idea from the get-go.
Let's try to enter Tartarus exactly how Fuka did. We'll go to the gym and wait for midnight. That's the quickest way.
Works for me.
Is that really gonna work?
I don't know.
Honestly, I have reservations.
I mean, what other ideas do we have?
If something goes wrong, you could all end up lost in Tartarus too. But
I won't stand by and do nothing if there's a chance we can save her.
I'm gonna have to agree with him on this one.
I'd never forgive myself.
Yeah, you clearly have a backstory we need to learn about.
If you guys don't want to go, then I'll go by myself.
No, calm down. You're not doing that.
Senpai?
all right. We're aware of the risks, but we can't just leave her there.
Exactly.
I agree. And we won't know until we try.
Besides, there's so many of us. We have pretty good odds.
Cool. We get to sneak into the school.
That's really not the takeaway from all of this right now, Junpei.
In that case, I know just what to do.
Why are you this way? Why are you this way, Junpei? You confuse me greatly. Anyway, class has ended for today. And I guess I need to wait for events to take place. This seems like an event to take place. So, yeah. Do-do-do-do. Would I like to go to practice today? Yes. Yes, I would. And then we went. Are we close to being able to advance the story? Maybe? We're standing in a slightly different position than normal. The kendo team has given it everything they've got with their stick slapping. The workout is tough but fun. Aha! Events! Everybody, gather round. And then we rounded the gather. And as you all know, Kazushi's knee is in bad shape. If you see him struggling, I want you to stop him immediately. That's it for today. See you all tomorrow. Good team huddle. Hey, everybody, remember, Kazushi is physically damaged. So if he's doing anything that you think he shouldn't be, make sure to tell him. All right, that's literally all I wanted to say. Now everybody go away. Yeah, that's going to make him feel great. Oh, okay, never mind. He's actually taking it rather well. Let's grab a bite to eat. I do enjoy the concept of food. And this funky, funky song that's always playing when I'm doing stuff like this. And then food was ate. All right, we're at the ramen shop. Sorry, I need to borrow your shoulder again. I was the one who suggested we go eat. I'm sure you love lugging all this dead weight around, huh? It's fine, I'll survive. But it doesn't sound like you mean it. Kazushi seems to be feeling a little guilty. Okay, well, my bad. I know you're tougher than you look. Maybe that was the right answer then. When I go to my sister's place to play with my nephew, I help him get into the bath. And even though he's only 5 years old, he's still heavy. It'd be difficult having to do that every day. If I'm not able to walk, then I won't even be able to go to the bathroom by myself. It'll be a burden on my mom. Then it just occurred to me while I was leaning on you. Yeah, that might be more of a reason why maybe you shouldn't be putting so much strain on your leg. Hey, let me know if I become a burden on you, will you? I've been completely upfront with you, so I hope you feel like you can do the same. Yeah, I don't really see why I wouldn't. It's all good. I mean, I wouldn't be doing anything I didn't feel like I should be doing. So, yeah. If I had problems with it, I just wouldn't be doing it. But I am, so obviously I must be okay with it. And we've reached rank 9. Not bad. Just one more. I feel guilty since I made everyone worry. I have to win a regionals no matter what. For their sake, too. Yeah, I have my doubts about that, but alright. After you ate, you left. You left with him, but at some point you separated and went to the dorms. Whoop, here we are. What is this you be humming about?
What's wrong?
Besides the obvious.
I can't get a hold of the chairman.
Suspicious!
I guess we can handle it ourselves.
I mean, it's not like he really ever did much to begin with.
There's one problem, though.
What's that?
Without the chairman's help, I'm not sure how we can get inside the school.
Well, if I had to guess, maybe a crowbar.
No need to worry. I've got it all set to go.
Is that what you were planning? Nefarious things?
Set to go. An explosive?
I don't think he has access to those.
All right, I'll let you handle this.
We don't have time to waste. Let's go.
At best, it works and everything is successful. At worst, you fail and it's hilarious and we have a fun story. So it's really win-win. That's the implication that I got from that way she said that.
An explosive? For real?
I don't think it's an explosive.
Nah. All I did was unlock a door.
Well, there you go. That's significantly more subtle and probably the better course of action. Why was that the first thing they thought of? An explosive.
See? We got in no problem. Man, I'm a genius.
Or you know how to pick locks.
Is that really something to brag about?
I mean, he doesn't really have much else to go for, so why not?
So you unlocked it earlier. Très bien.
Yeah, French words.
No time for compliments. Let's go.
We've got no time for your shichi-fufu language. It's time for action!
What's the big deal, anyway?
I honestly can't say I know.
Trey Ben, what's that mean?
Why are you made of the dum-dum?
That's not English, is it?
No, it's not. You are a dumb. You are a big dumb with a big silly hat. It's not big or silly, but it's still a hat.
Can we turn on the lights?
And failing that, shouldn't we be in the gym?
Oh, you scared?
I mean, obviously, I don't know why taunting her is your first course of action. Glare!
No!
Which is why I yelled it so forcefully.
Stupid.
That's a good name.
Stop calling me that.
Well, then stop being stupid and also named Junpei.
Quiet.
No,
It's better if we leave them off. They cut the power at night anyway.
that's weird.
I don't like sneaking around.
And yet here we are anyway. Also, isn't this exactly what we were doing the other night? Not last night, but the other night. We were sneaking around there too. Just because we got caught doesn't mean it wasn't
First,
sneaking.
We have to find the key to the gym.
Oh.
Akihiko and I will check the janitor's room. You three check the faculty office.
All right, let's give them a good old-fashioned ransacking.
After that, we'll meet in the main hallway. Got it?
Okay.
The faculty office, huh?
Yes. Why you say it like this?
Hey, maybe we'll find some test questions.
Unlikely.
Maybe I should go to the faculty office too. It sounds interesting.
That was not what I was expecting.
Are you planning something unscrupulous under my supervision?
I mean, obviously.
If so, then expect to be severely punished.
In what regard?
It was a joke. I'd never do something like that.
Yes, the nervous laughter definitely makes that clear.
Come on, Mitsuru. Lighten up a little.
I feel as if that is literally impossible.
Fine. Let's head over to the janitor's room. Iori, you're coming with us.
Ha! Now you don't even get the chance, stupid. And off they sadly, dejectedly shuffle. Well, then I guess it's just us.
All right, let's get this over with.
That's a great mentality to have. Whenever I'm faced with something I don't want to do, that's usually what I say before I start doing it. Oh, we're actually doing this manually, huh? All right, cool. Now we're in the school. But spooky! Okay, so the faculty office, huh? If I remember correctly, that was like the first room that I ended up trying to find, I believe. Oh, well, a cutscene happens, so clearly, oh, what?
Do you hear that?
I hear a dog. Is what you hear a dog? Okay, well, it's not impossible that that is also the same dog.
There's someone else here?
Well, yeah, we know of at least 3 people who are here. But again, this could be a dog wearing shoes. This isn't impossible, so I wouldn't freak out. I mean, a dog could have a flashlight. I admit to it being very unlikely, but it's not impossible. Huh.
It's just a security guard.
What kind of school has a security guard? You're freaking out, lady!
No, I'm not. I'm just a little nervous, that's all.
Indeed.
Do you blame me? I mean, we did break into the school in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but like, really, what's the worst that could happen?
Wait a minute. That could have been one of the others.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to be afraid of, right? Why am I laughing?
Because you're nervous and you're doing literally anything possible to get that feeling out of your stomach. Don't worry, I know the feel.
My cell phone?
That's the noise your cell phone makes?
Why now?
Hi. She was so offended.
Figures. It's spam.
Wow, how'd they get an entire can of it in your phone? An easy joke, yes.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
It took me by surprise.
As do most things at this current moment in time. Tempting, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, don't worry. How about I sympathize?
See?
There, see? How about that? Now is not the time for flirtatious behaviors. Now is the time for sympathizing and other such things of that nature. There we go. All right, well, that was a fun little scene. Don't worry, Yukari. Seriously, even if you didn't have me, I feel like you could probably take care of yourself. I mean, you're really good with that bow, so come on. Give yourself a little bit of credit, why don't you? No one seems to be in the office at the moment. Yabadoo. Is there a gym key inside this place? Let us find out.
No. It's so dark. I can barely read these.
I mean, even in the year 2009, I'm pretty sure a cell phone light would be bright enough to at least help.
What does it say on this one?
Says drink your Ovaltine. What of it? Jim?
Really? Let me see.
I don't...
Yeah,
is it. Mind if we borrow this?
Are you asking me for permission? Because it ain't mine.
Okay, let's go. We're supposed to meet them in the main hallway.
I'm not gonna lie, I legitimately was not under the impression that that was going to work. I thought she was gonna look at it. I was like, what? No, this is clearly something else entirely. Why did you lie? Alright, well, that was an extremely easy mission. Man, stealth missions are really freaking easy when nobody's actually trying to, you know, look for you. At that point, it's just you walking down dark hallways.
Did you find a key?
Miraculously, yes.
Sure did.
It was bizarrely easy, actually.
No. I heard a scream. It sounded kind of familiar.
That could have been Yukari. She was startled by her cell phone earlier. Yeah.
What? You actually did? I was just kidding.
Dude, do you always gotta be so rude?
You want to make something of it?
Fist fight, go! 50 on Yukari.
Keep it down.
Why?
We'll divide into teams again.
Okay.
3 of you will enter Tartarus, and 1 of you will remain outside with me.
Junpei staying with you.
Once the Dark Hour has begun, I'll determine Yamagishi's position.
Okay.
I'll go. You should come too. You can take the lead, like always.
Yeah, don't know why I have to keep being the one to do that.
Then I'll be the third.
Yes, please let that be the case.
Wait a second.
Do I get to choose?
Remember how I accidentally screwed up on the monorail?
Yeah.
Give me a chance to make up for that.
Or you could be on probation for your mistake and sit out this mission. That works too.
Oh, come on. It's not always about you.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's a good retort.
Besides, you didn't accidentally screw up.
Yeah, you ran in head first and just kind of hope for the best.
All right, Junpei, we'll give you another shot.
Oh, come on.
Sweet, thanks.
What's wrong, Yukari? You don't want to stay behind with Mitsuru?
I mean, I guess Akihiko does have healing magic, but I kind of gotten used to the whole Yukari being the one to do it thing.
No, it's fine.
There's another story that I actually would like more information on. Some sort of dislike thing going on here. I mean, I get it, but I still want to understand more about it. Alright, fine. Would have been awesome if I actually got to choose, though. I just realized, wasn't the whole point of bringing her to the dorm to, you know, protect her in the event of the Dark Hour from messing with her? And then literally every single one of us left the building? Didn't that... What? I'm a little bit confused.
I'm all alone after all.
Yeah, I thought... You explicitly even told her that she was supposed to get help in the event that something was trying to get to her. How is she supposed to do that if we're not there?
Fuka.
Oh, that's a spooky, spooky voice. My god, the dubstep.
No. No. I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, very few people did. Don't worry. It surprisingly didn't last that long as a musical genre. Just weather the storm and you'll be fine.
Calling me. I have to go.
Well, that seems ill-advised. You...
Tell her I'm sorry. Fuka.
That's more than a little spooky. Okay, well, see where that ends up going.
We still haven't heard back from them. The transceiver's sensitivity is set to high, too.
Oh yeah, that girl, Natsuki. I hope she's okay at the dorm.
I mean, as I just got done saying, we completely abandoned her, so...
Unfortunately, no place is completely safe in the Dark Hour.
Especially when literally everybody that could do something about it decides to leave.
But we couldn't possibly bring her here. and one of us staying behind was out of the question.
Okay, at least there's some small justification for it. Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess so.
As she fiddles with the
But
bike.
we're all here for Fuka's sake.
Just barely. You sound like you're in a drive-thru.
Mitsuru, I've confirmed your position.
Sever your legs, please. It's the greatest day.
You're higher up than I expected. You're barely in communication range. Is everyone all right?
Nope, okay, that's not good.
Akihiko! Come in, Akihiko!
Is he out of range? I'm starting to get worried.
Also, they went specifically to Tartarus? Are we still at the school? I'm a bit confused as to how this Shadowverse works in this game. I thought I had it understood, but I clearly don't. You open your eyes. Your mind feels fuzzy. You wonder where you are.
Are you awake?
Oh god, this is like the last thing I needed right now.
This is the first time we've spoken outside of your room.
No, it's not. The first time we ever spoke was in the dorm room lobby. Okay, well, I don't really get the ability to say that, so where'd everybody go?
Don't worry. You'll see them soon.
Said the most creepy looking thing in history.
But we don't have much time to talk.
Oh, the horror.
Tonight, there is more than one ordeal you must face.
Okay, well, I'm not really cool with that.
You should hurry. She's waiting for you.
Fuka?
You guys will need her. Okay then. I hope we can speak again.
I mean, I already knew that ahead of time. I didn't really need the refresher course. All right, then. That seemed somewhat unnecessary. All right, communication is breaking up. Are you Alri? Distance too far. Can't provide backup. You got from Aki. Communication has been lost. Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem. Also, I'm apparently in somewhere named Arqua. Interesting. I'm not really in a great position to be getting into fights. Then again, the monsters don't seem to be too bad. Ta-ta-ta! There we go. Let's at least try not to mess things up. Oh, wow, I can't even check, like, weaknesses and stuff. Well, that's not good. I don't remember what this one specifically was weak to. Making this whole thing a bit of an issue. Oh, dear. All right, well, firm mental note. Let's maybe try to avoid conflict for a while. Okay, well, that just kind of delayed things. That's just kind of annoying. Ow, ow. Thank you for that. All right, well, yeah. All right, so that's just a good way to lose HP and SP when I'd much rather not lose that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's try to avoid fighting for a while. Yes, I'm aware of that. I hit the wrong button, game. All right, now hang on a second. I got some medicine. All right, hang on. I got some medicine. All right. Let's just try to avoid getting in as many scuffles as possible. Communication is breaking up. Yeah, well, if by broken up, you mean it was lost. Akihiko and aren't this floor. Who's there? Are you human? Communication has been lost. Okay. A very, very suspicious set of circumstances is what my head was trying to say, but my every other part was having troubles. Communication is still breaking up. What's your current reply? Where am I? Why am I here? Please answer me. All right. Well, my best guess is that must be Fuka. But how precisely am I supposed to... I'm not sure why I'm hearing them if they're not on the same floor. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. Okay, because they kept going on and on and on about how the communications were just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I bet you this Fuka girl is going to be the Navigator. You know, kind of like Rise, was. That would make sense. Can you hear me? Please, is someone there? Please answer me. All right. I'm just taking a look-a-loo around. Don't mind me. Oh, hang on. That looked like free stuff. I want free stuff. Yay. Medicine. Cool. I wasted 2 of those earlier. Now I've only ended up wasting 1. Well, actually, technically, I suppose I could have had one extra than I did before. So, I guess you could say I still wasted 2. That's a really negative and pessimistic way of looking at it, though. So I probably shouldn't. Oh, hey! Miraculously, you two already found each other. That makes things extremely convenient for me.
Hey, here he is.
It is I!
Man, we were worried about you.
Where are you now?
I don't think we should enter Tartarus this way again.
Yeah, apparently it has incredibly messed up implications. I don't even know, well, not implications, but ramifications.
Oh yeah, did you hear a voice while you were in here?
Indeed I did.
Kinda like...
Who is this? Are you human?
Wow, Junpei's very good at impressions.
That's it! That's the voice! It sounded like it came from behind us.
But it didn't. Oh, it did. Hello.
Are you Fuka Yamagishi?
You're so tiny.
Wow, you're alive! That's awesome!
That's one way of saying it, I guess.
Never fear, Junpei's here.
Shut up, you.
I'm glad you're okay. Come with us.
If you want to live.
Thank you so much.
You okay?
Looks like we made the right decision. I'll see if I can contact Mitsuru.
You most definitely cannot.
Where are we? I was at school, and then...
Man, I don't even know how to begin describing all of this, so I vote we just get out of here first, and explanations can come later.
Well, it's a long story. I'll explain after we get out of here.
There you go. Safety first.
Mitsuru, can you hear me?
You know that they can't.
No good. All I hear is static.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Oh yeah, are you hurt? Have you run into any monsters?
So there are strange creatures in here then.
I don't know how you could have been in here for 10 hours and not have noticed.
I've managed to avoid them so far.
Are you serious?
Apparently.
How's that possible?
I mean, I've done it. It's difficult, but not impossible. You just kind of run around with them when they're not looking.
It's hard to describe, but I can sort of tell where they are.
Sounds like a navigator to me.
What do you mean? Are you psychic?
Sort of.
She has the same power as Mitsuru.
Neat!
Maybe even stronger.
I mean, otherwise, I'm assuming that's the case. Otherwise, I'd wonder why they would even introduce a character with this power.
Since Mitsuru's persona is more battle-oriented. Hang on to this.
Check this out. It's a fake gun.
But this is...
No, don't worry. It's not a real gun. I mean, you can't actually shoot people with it. You're supposed to shoot yourself with it. That should make you feel more comfortable.
Think of it as a lucky charm. It's not really a gun.
Okay, that's a much different version of the breakfast cereal than I'm used to. Clocks, hearts, and horseshoes. Clovers and grenades. That actually makes me laugh. I feel pretty good about that one. Good on you, brain. It took you a while, but you finally came up with something. Ooh, spooky.
Whoa, check out the moon.
It is significantly larger than moons typically are known to be.
I've never seen it so bright.
Or frankly, so horrifyingly huge.
Some research indicates that the shadows are affected by the phases of the moon.
Yeah, I kind of gathered as much.
Of course, the same can be said for humans.
That I do not believe.
That would explain Yucatan's mood swings.
What the crap? Is that actually what I think that is? Junpei, what the actual hell?
Hey, wasn't it a full moon the night we went to the monorail?
I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that that isn't a reference to what I think it was, because that is incredibly rude and messed up if it was. Also, yes.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
I think so. Why?
If I wasn't mute, I would have told you guys.
Hey, did you see the moon on the night the dorm was attacked back in April?
I'm guessing it was probably also a full one. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, but I assume it was full.
Mitsuru, are you there?
I don't know why you'd think it'd start working now. Oh, that's not good.
Hey, can you hear me? Mitsuru, come in.
No promises.
Mitsuru? Mitsuru!
What is this thing?
Eh?
It's much bigger than the others, and it's attacking someone.
Well, that's not good.
Damn it!
What's going on?
Now would be an incredibly good time for Fuka to have, you know, full control over her abilities so we could get back there.
It's one of them. If my guess is right, they come every full moon. We have to hurry.
In what direction, though?
Hey, wait for me!
And 1, 2, 3. Now you may go. Diabolical game of red light, green light. And don't worry, he caught up. Oh, lordy.
What in the world?
Holy crap, are you okay?
There's two of them.
That's gonna be a problem.
Mitsuru!
What's going on? Nothing's working.
In what regard? Like, none of your skills worked?
Oh shit, they look pissed.
How can you tell? They don't have faces.
Hey, isn't that...
Why the hell is she here?
I don't know, actually.
Fuka.
Moriyama-san?
Wait, what are you doing?
Showing concern.
Please get out of here. It's dangerous.
I wanted to tell you I'm sorry.
And that's all well and good and respected and everything, but dying is not the way to go about it. So if you could maybe shoo.
Wait, that's not a weapon.
I know.
Eh? Did you know to do that the same way I somehow did? Inexplicably? Oh, hey!
Mitsuru!
She's got a neat, like, little bubble. That's really cool.
I'm all right. Be careful. Normal attacks won't work on these shadows. And all of our instruments have been destroyed.
Oh, that's really not good. Rest in peace, Scooter.
Just stay still. Besides,
I can see.
Is that the voice?
I can sense these monsters' weaknesses somehow.
That is an incredibly useful ability. I am okay with all of this.
For real?
For the most real.
just as I thought. Mitsuru, let her take your place.
I get it now. Yamagishi, can you assist the others?
I'll do my best.
Stay back, Mitsuru.
All right, well, boy howdy, do I hope I'm able to actually pull this one off.
We'll take care of this.
And, all right, but I don't have Yukari, so clearly the game can't be expecting too much from me, right? Only got a party of 3 here.
I'll try and find out the enemy's weakness. Just let me know when.
Yeah, as soon as humanly possible, that'd be great. Okay.
Okay, just give me some time.
If I simply must. All right, well, we have literally no means of defending ourselves, so...
Keep it up.
Oh. All right, well, that works out really well, now doesn't it? All right. We basically have the same type of attack, I thought. All right, well...
It has multiple weaknesses.
Okay, it is just straight up weak against physical attacks, whereas the other one I'm gonna guess is probably immune to it.
No, I had this.
Yeah, it's shocking for everybody.
Akihiko-senpai is in trouble.
Yeah, as it turns out, that is definitely what he is. Okay, so this is a problem, actually. All right, okay, all right. I think I have a good idea, maybe. Assuming that this fellow is, in fact, weak to magic.
Good job.
Good. And this, madame, is weak against physical attacks. We should be able to just keep knocking them over and over and over. No. We're not doing any of that. We are definitely not. Okay. Heal up Akihiko some more. But that would basically mean I'm going to have to just kind of very, very slowly, and I do mean very slowly, knock them over one at a time, over and over and over and over and over again.
The enemies return to normal.
Because I can't make that sacrifice. I can't, as much as I would like to, I can't continue to do all-out attacks because if they get back on their feet, they'll do attacks that could kill us almost instantly. Oh, dear. All right, well, I can at least get a couple extra hits in if I do things properly. Okay, so always gonna, unless we miss, always gonna be weak against the physical attacks. Which means I can have the protagonist and Junpei do their thing, and Akihiko can be the one who actually knocks them both down on his turn. Yeah, okay. And once one of them is down, then we can just zip on over to switching over to magic attacks instead of physical. That'll work.
I've been waiting for this.
And you will wait even longer.
Well, I guess that's one way to go.
Yeah, it is one way to go, and I honestly feel like it's strategically the best way of going about it. Why invite the opportunity for the enemies to be able to attack us? This way, no matter what they do, there's nothing they can do. I think that's just the best course of action. And voila! Yes, I know what I'm doing. This is actually a pretty neat strategy, actually. I'm repeating myself so much. My brain must be extra frazzled today. I apologize. All right, well, that's not gonna work. So instead, we'll just knock him back over. Because Junpei physically absolutely refuses, in every single regard, to ever not mess everything up. All right, now we really need to re-knock you down, if that's okay. Thank you. Bimo!
I've been waiting for this.
It would kill the Empress, but I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that.
I'm all out of options.
Let's all just kind of sit on our hands for a bit.
Enemies return to normal.
All right, come on. Spring yourself back up. No problem. There we go. Okay, now, this should be more than enough to finish you off.
That's it. The enemy is down.
Huzzah! Interesting death wiggle. Not sure why you went about with that, but all right. And then, we just gonna use a whole bunch of different magic attacks now, I suppose.
That's it. The enemy is down.
I've been
Yeah, I know you have, but we're not gonna be doing that.
That's one way to go.
I guess we're just gonna constantly be doing that over and over again. It'd be nice if there was like a more concrete setting for, I don't want to do all-out attacks for this fight, so stop asking. Be that as it may. Time to get zapped on. Wata!
I've been waiting.
Yeah, keep waiting, buddy, keep waiting.
One way to go.
And wait.
Waiting's part of my strategy.
Uh-huh.
The enemies return to normal.
And you've all vanished from this plane of reality for some reason. That's really weird. All right, these attacks should be less likely to actually miss.
I've been waiting for this.
Not impossible, but less likely. And another big old fireball. There we go. I was actually supremely worried about this, but I think it's all gonna work out just fine. Ta-da! We're not gonna do it. Stop asking me. We can end the fight with one of them, but we can't do one right now. His attacks hit too damn hard. And zap. There we go.
I've been waiting for this.
I'm gonna say no. I feel like we actually could probably beat him with an all-out attack right there, but I don't want to take that risk.
The enemy's going to attack.
And there we go. One more should be enough. And then we can all out attack. You know, you guys can finally do that thing you've been asking for this entire fight.
Here's our chance. Let's get him.
All right.
Get back here, you
Full force power! And apparently that's not enough. Oh, no, it was.
That was amazing.
'Twasn't no thing. Quite frankly, it was actually easier than a lot of the other ones I've been going up against. It was a pretty standard strategy. Yay, I level up. Feeling pretty good about that. And my angry punctuation mark is also stronger. So that's good. And there we go. Everybody's alive. I feel pretty good about that.
Are there more of them?
Oh, like an ungodly countless amounts, but we don't have to deal with any more right now.
Don't worry, it's over.
For now.
Fuka, you... Are you alright?
I mean, physically. Emotionally and psychologically, that's to be debated.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
And again, I can't help but state that the fact that if your voice actress is the person that I think it is, this bully girl, then it is really weird. It sounds almost identical. Oh,
Fuka?
oh, that's not good.
It's all right. She's just exhausted.
Fuka? Fuka,
Where did these two shadows come from?
I don't know. Where did any of the shadows come from at any point?
From somewhere outside of Tartarus, just like before.
I see.
What are we gonna do about Natsuki? She saw the Dark Hour and the shadows.
I don't know. I mean, if she ran around telling people about it, I doubt they'd believe her.
Don't worry, she's not like us, so she won't remember any of it.
Is that how that works?
The good news is, she didn't fall victim to the shadows, even though she obviously heard their call.
Well, I guess if they don't get attacked by shadows, but still go into the Dark Hour, I guess they just don't really remember it, so it's like a haze? I guess that makes sense.
She should be safe from now on.
Yay!
But that means she'll forget Fuka saved her life, right?
Apparently.
That doesn't seem fair.
And yet it also seems as if there's no choice.
Actually, I don't think it'll matter.
Why do you say that?
I'm sorry, Fuka. I'm so sorry.
I think she's learned her lesson.
Yeah, but if she forgets the lesson she learned, then everything gets reverted. I mean, I guess she was already feeling pretty guilty before this whole thing happened, but still. It wasn't easy, but you managed to rescue Fuka. It was easier than I was expected. I was expecting that to be way, way harder, and everything worked out much better than I thought it would. That's pretty great. Your team survived another dangerous fight. Seems the trust between you has all grown, and you learned a new tactic. Use knockdown. That would mean something, if it meant something, but it don't. You wonder about the mysterious boy who appeared again. His warnings seem to be more than just dreams. Were we under the impression that that's what those were? You're too exhausted to make any sense of it right now. You decide to rest as soon as you get back to the dorm. I was unaware that that's how we were going to do it, but okay. Fair enough. The next day, events transpired, as they are so known for doing. Hey, Yukari, you doing okay? You look like you might have gotten walloped a little. Hey, I was thinking, do you think somebody saved Fuka because it was the right thing to do? Or was it just because she's a Persona user and we need her? Well, I was under the impression that it was for the right reasons. I guess so. Well, whether or not she joins us is up to her. Sorry to bring this up out of the blue. You very clearly, resent her for some reason. I'm sure we'll eventually explore that. Very interesting, Matt. Oh, class has ended for today. Oh, I don't suppose. I sincerely doubt it, but you going to practice? Yeah. It would sure be a great way to end everything off if I could just do the whole social link. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, no. You could feel it growing stronger. And it's getting darker out. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that at least 2 more times. Oh, what a pile of butts this has all turned out to be.
Oh, hey.
Howdy. They're both gone and are going to the hospital to see Fuka. I wonder how she's doing. Oh, by the way, Itsuki-san told me the antique shop in the Palomino Mall is open now. Maybe we should go check it out sometime. Yes, that's the hip, cool thing for all high schoolers to do. The antique shop. Oh, I heard about the antique shop. Yeah, well, I guess we're gonna go and check that out, unless she had this amazing item called 1,000,000 years ago that can annihilate shadows. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. Just ignore him. But yeah, you should really check it out. Don't forget, it's located inside Palomino Mall. I mean, okay, I have absolutely no money, but I suppose I could go do that. Yeah, I got nothing better to do. Let's go do that.